immediately see graffiti. It was pretty normal for graffiti to be there, but this time it was satanic graffiti and also a little bit of spiritual graffiti, so very odd. Now there was a smaller tunnel inside the overpass that was very dark. On the wall was painted 666, there was pentagrams, there was also painted God is watching. It also says angels are here. Suddenly they hear laughter coming from the small tunnel. Now at this point she immediately wants to leave because that laugh sounded evil, but her friends didn't hear it, only she did. They continue to look around, but then she hears it again, but all 5 of them hear it this time. Her friend Jack immediately grabs his cross around his neck and he just starts praying, and the rest of them are looking around trying to figure out where this laughter is coming from. Think maybe a homeless man is sleeping there, but they don't see anything, so they choose to ignore it. And they hear it again, and they decide, okay, it's time to leave. They start lowering themselves down to the exit. All of a sudden, Anna gets this sudden urge to walk down the smaller tunnel, which is incredibly dark, mind you. She just all of a sudden immediately became fearless after she would just been terrified by that laugh. She has her phone flashlight in one hand and she begins walking down the tunnel when she notices that one side of the tunnel is very dark. There's satanic markings on this side, but the other side of the tunnel is very godly and spiritual. She makes it about 30 feet into the tunnel and she can no longer see her friends at the exit, when suddenly she hears this laughter, but it is right in front of her face this time. This laugh made her snap out of whatever made her fearless in the first place. She snapped out of it and she ran back, absolutely terrified. Jack was waiting for her so that he could help lower her down out of the tunnel, and she tells him about the laugh that she heard. He says that he hears it too, and then he slowly lowers her down when suddenly rocks start flying from where she was walking in the tunnel, narrowly missing their heads. They get back to the car and they realize that there's footprints and handprints all over the car. They rush inside the car and they go to start the car, but the car won't start. And as they're trying to start it, they wait a few minutes when all of a sudden they hear walking coming around the car. They don't see anybody. After like 5 minutes, the car finally starts and they start to leave. Once they get to the road, they see a large dark figure standing directly in front of them. Jack begins to floor it. They drive right through the figure like it was a patch of fog. After they drive through the figure, they turn around and they look, and there is nothing there. They never spoke about this ever again. Now, what do you guys think happened here? What do you think was going on in that tunnel? And what do you think they saw when they drove through that black thing? Second event is in 2023 in the summer. Her and her friends decide that they're gonna bring their dogs and go swimming in a lake. It was a private lake where her friend's mom lived, and it was around about midnight. Well, it's Jack, Tina, and Bella, and Anna, and they drive as close as they can to the lake to get a parking spot. They get out of the car and they begin walking. It becomes sandy, so they take off their shoes and they leave them there. They walk about a fourth a mile